Hello. Yeah, so sorry, but I had to go and help my mum. I had to go and help my mum with some of my messages. She might be doing something a wee while, so it might get a bit noisy, so I might have to raise my voice a little bit. So, if you hear a hairdryer or anything in the background, don't worry, okay? So, so, where was I? Oh yeah, fuck you, yeah, fuck you. Ah, that felt so bloody good there, didn't it? But yeah, it just, it, it just Ah! Yeah, trust me, you do not want to mess with Scottish mummies. uh, so, I think you can quite clearly see why this extended cut DLC and the ending in general is the biggest dick fucking slap to our faces ever. And it just infuriates me. So, unless this DLC, as I say, blows my bloody mind, I'm done. I will be done. As is, like a lot of fans, I have got my ending up here, my perfect ending, right here. And that's my ending. I've got my ending right here. Standard cut DLC, screw it, I ain't doing it. No, fuck off, go away, go. That's what the extended cut DLC can do for me, it can bugger off. What's my ending? I'll tell you in a minute or two, but let me just finish off this little rant. Because I think that's the only reason you guys are here, isn't it? You just love to see me rant and rave. Unless any of you think this is something more than just a rant and rave. uh, right, I'll tell you my ending. Right, so I've made it abundantly clear that if you really want to know, I'll tell you my ending. So here they are. My ending. I will actually defend the multiplayer. The multiplayer is enjoyable. It's enjoyably good. It was surprising to see his books. Wouldn't surprise me if they had a series of books that explained the ending better. Wouldn't surprise me either. The books are actually better than that ending. Alright, so do you really want to know my ending? What my ending to my shepherd is? So let me know, please. Who does? Raise your hand. Okay, so hopefully I won't bore you. But here's my ending. I'm just take a quick swig of juice. Cheers. So here is my Omega DLC definitely must have. So here's my ending. Now I've made abundantly clear that I am pro indoctrination theory. I think the indoctrination theory has a bit more merit than the literal theory. But I will say this one: the indoctrination theory not beyond like getting hit by the beam, maybe up to the point where Shepard and Anderson are having that talk. Which, by the way, the deleted one from Mass Effect is 10 times better. That always makes me cry. So here's my ending. My ending is once that Shepard basically fainted at the controls, um, once Shepard passed out of the controls, that's when he became indoctrinated. That's when the fight inside his mind was going on. And the destruction ending is the ending that I went with. So that is the ending that, well, firstly, Shepard punched the Godchild. Just a bit of fan bit there. But he done the destroyer part. He woke up, and the Crucible failed. The Crucible actually failed. It did not work. It actually didn't work at all. It was a trap by the Reapers to give that little bit of ray of hope to the to whatever race was there. And once the Crucible failed, Shepard, all he had to do, he basically done nothing, screwed, right? No. My Shepard assembled every war asset he could get. He assembled an entire armada and fleet of races. He had done something that had never been done before in any cycle beforehand. He united the galaxy. And the only option left was to fight. And that's what Shepard told everyone to do. Fight. They fought to the very last man, and due to all of the assets that my Shepard gathered up, which was maxed out, by the way, fully maxed out, he won. There was losses. There were losses. He won. he survived. His crew survived. Not every major plot line survived. The way I see it, a Hackett. Anderson, of course, is dead. Unfortunately, he's dead. Sorry, Anderson in my ending died because that's the way it goes for me. And also, we lost quite a lot of people. I'm not a fucking happy ending kind of guy, if you can't tell. And we lost some people, maybe one or two of our fellow crew members, not ones in particular. I've had to say, I wouldn't miss James Vega, but it would still be sad. Jack, I think, would go down fighting. And of course, we would lose, in my ending, if you hadn't maxed out everything, you would lose quite a few people. But in my perfect ending, every major character survives. We lost a lot of people. Shepard, after we beat the Reapers, we beat them. We get a final boss battle where my Shepard pilots the Normandy with Joker, and we fucking fire our Thanos cannon right at Harbinger's freaking eyes, and we kill him. And then we win. And you know how I would end it there? My Shepard is with his romance, which was Tally. They go to the memorial wall. Shepard puts his hand on the wall and scrolls down every single name. And the camera zooms in, showing that every single name, every single person who sacrificed their life, from Thane to whoever died. In my one, it was Thane, Morden, a few Urdnot survivors. Literally gone all the way down all of the names, just to say their sacrifice was worth it. That is my ending. The ending should have been Shepard going down. Yeah, Legion, of course, I can't forget Legion, my apologies. Going down the names and literally just saying their sacrifice was worth it. That is my ending. Thank you. I hope that, yeah, Morden, I'm sorry, I can't remember all the deaths, I'm sorry, but that's what my ending would be. It wouldn't be a happy ending, there would be a lot of losses. There would be a massive service at the end, showing that everyone who sacrificed their life was worth it. That is my ending. And Shepard and Tally, they go back to Rannoch. Shepard builds her a house right where the Reaper died. Builds a house there, an absolutely amazing view. They spend the rest of their lives to each other, and they have babies. And I know it's impossible, don't go there, MD. I know how well versed you are in the information, but it's science fiction. They would figure a way out how for humans and Quarians to have a baby. That's my ending. That is my ending. That's the way I like it. And then at the end of it is an epilogue telling exactly what happened. That is the ending for me. So, did you enjoy my ending? I know I rambled on a little bit. I have a Krogan baby. Ugh. Yeah, I wouldn't knock it. So, now I know that ending was highly implausible. Highly implausible. It wouldn't be exactly the same. No matter what ending the Mass Effect 3 had, it wouldn't have been perfect. There would still be people who would not like it. And most likely those people would be fucking retards. Sorry, I'm calling it as it is. If you like the ending of Mass Effect 3, you're a bloody retard. I'm sorry. It makes no sense. Sorry, I just need to adjust this quickly. So, yeah, well, I hope you had a nice little munch. So, yeah, that's all I've got. What's a retard? Someone who's absolutely stupid. So, yeah, that's all. Oh, Chill, you here? Sorry, I didn't see you. Hey, Chill. So, that is basically my ending. And I know the ending's highly implausible, and I'm pretty sure every single one of you has an ending that would have been perfect. Would have been perfect for you. Every single one of you would have done. Every one of you has probably wrote your own endings, and I'm pretty sure they're a lot better than the fucking ending that Mass Effect 3 had. And that's just, you know how passionate I am, you know how much I adore the series. And that's what, I want to say there, like, I know you can't write in fully though, but tell me roughly, how would yours have ended? How would you have ended Mass Effect 3? I know we all have different ideas of how it would have ended. And you can be as brief as you want, just be very, like, a quick summary of what the endings would have been. What DLC would you like to see that is not to do with the ending? Well, may as well, I'll answer that actually quite quickly. The ending DLC I want to see is definitely Omega. An Omega DLC and a fight with Harbinger, but that doesn't have to do with anything. Wouldn't blow up, so everyone would be stuck. Omega is a definite DLC that I would love to have, because I know at the end of Invasion, the comic books, I've not read, I've only read the first issue, that basically Omega's pretty damn screwed, and I'm very surprised that they didn't have that. Like, Mass Effect 3 missed out a lot of stuff. They missed out a fuck ton of stuff, including Omega. And that's what really, really annoys me as well, is that compared to the other games in the series, Mass Effect 3 didn't have much variety. Because it's just, that's the way it does. That's the way it bloody happens. And I don't know what else I can say about the ending that I have not said already. It's the biggest fucking dick slap to our face. And the extended cut DLC is going to be nothing more than a fucking... You know what? We fucked up, so we're going to tell you how we fucked up. Here's a detailed listing of how we all fucked up. We didn't do this, 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 we didn't do this. So we apologise, and hopefully you can forgive us. By the way, we ain't forgiving you that easily. We don't forgive. The thing is though, we gamers do not forgive and forget that easily. Oh no, we don't. We get adamant. We get pissed off. We get furious. Oh, we get furious. So, back to the topic. Okay, let's read out a couple of the things here. How do you think how does your romance option end? Take Shepard's death. If Shepard does die in my ending, she builds him a memorial. That's how it ends. They all build him a memorial. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Shepard gets teleported into Harbinger and has a massive decision in Brussels. The Lois man is holding Anderson on, in the scene with Shepard and Anderson. It feels like they're trying. Here's the next one. It feels like they're trying to make us see that their ending is actually really good and like all no look and you'll love it. I don't know how anyone can make that ending sound good. I honestly don't. If you can find someone that can make me feel that that ending is good, I will happily take my shirt off. I will do a striptease. If you can find me one person that can explain that that ending is good, I will fucking do a striptease right here, right now. That's the point. Indeed, you made it abundantly clear with your videos. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you haven't seen it, they have done a podcast. They have done a podcast recently on YouTube. It's on the BioWare YouTube channel. And guess who's there? Casey Hudson. Where the fuck was he? Where the fuck was Casey Hudson for the past several months? Where was he? He was hiding in a fucking rock because all of us fucking BioWare fans were like, where the fuck is he? Where is he? We're gonna fucking kill him. Oh, and Mac was. They're basically just talking about the DLC. They're basically just, it sounds like they're being very adamant about it, like they want to respect their artistic integrity, and I say it again, artistic integrity. They have no fucking artistic integrity with that fucking ending. To me, it sounds like this. It sounds like they're basically reading off a script. It sounds like they've basically been told what to say after EA about this new ending. About the extended cut DLC. That's what it sounds like to me. And that's all we've been getting at BioWare for months now, is corporate fucking bullshit. Corporate bullshit. Like, yes, we know that we are upset about, and we know that the fans are upset about all of this, and we understand how they feel. But we believe that there is a very, very, very good ending, and we want to respect our team's artistic integrity. I.e., EA is threatening them. Or EA is like, just fucking give them something. Give them something so they can be fucking happy, and then pump out Mass Effect Black Ops. Ugh. Sorry, I shuddered. Mass Effect. I felt a disturbance in the force there. Oh, it's just... That's all it was. Like, we haven't heard anything from Casey Hudson and most of the team that worked on BioWare for months beyond virtual tweets. Mainly Casey Hudson, we haven't heard a single goddamn word from until today. That's what we haven't heard, and that's what you almost see the sniper at least. Yeah, we almost do. And it just, that's what it is. Like, can anyone actually mention any time that they've heard from Casey Hudson since Mass Effect 3's ending. Can anyone mention the last time we heard from him before the Extended Cut DLC podcast? Yep. There we go. So no one's heard a goddamn thing from him. And I can guarantee that he has been hiding under a rock because he said EA hunting for him, and he's also had us BioWare fans getting ready to sharpen our swords and load our pistols and all that. And I can guarantee a few people are still like, Casey Hudson, you're on thin ice. Screaming and running away doing that. Oh, maybe you did. And that's it ended. It's just that's what really annoys me, is that probably. Yeah, I can imagine I can imagine that he was at a store one day and then someone who got an advanced copy of Mass Effect 3 Beta came up to him and says, "You let that ending through? Oh shit, I want my money back." And that's the thing. There were a lot of people who fucking gave their copy of Mass Effect 3 back to the local game shop and went, "I want my money back." For the last 15 minutes. So, ow, I hurt myself. And that's what really, I honestly don't think I can think of any other way that they could fix this beyond a new ending. Now, fair enough, they have stated, I actually saw a load of ME3 copies that were pre-owned the other day, almost cried. Yeah, you're not the only one. There are plenty of pre-owned copies of Mass Effect 3 out there because of the ending. And that's what it is. That's what it freaking infuriates me, is that a great game, it's still a great fucking game, Mass Effect 3. It's still a great game. It's just, I don't think I've ever seen an ending that basically caused people to literally go, "Fuck you, I want my money back." I don't think there's any of this. I can only think of one game that I have ever done that with, but it was not really a game I was any. It was Final Fantasy X. After like, I can't remember, I think 20 minutes or so, I turned it off and took it back. Didn't like it, didn't want it. Ball off. But Mass Effect 3, I honestly am very surprised that people traded it in. But I can guarantee a lot of people are going to go running out to buy it now because they think, "Oh, the extended cut DLC is going to save us! It's going to save us!" No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. The extended cut DLC is just going to put a big pile of salt in that wound, and EA are just going to be drenching themselves in liquid money. And then I'll stand on top and shit in their face. Yeah, if this extended, completely agree with you, MD there. If this extended cut DLC does not work, it's going to cause a bigger and massive uproar than the Mass Effect 3 ending. I can guarantee it. And I will be the first. I will probably be the first. As soon as that DLC comes out, I will download it and I will do a live reaction to it, as promised. I did say I would do that. I'm going to suffer through that piece of shit ending one more time for yous. One more time I'm going to suffer through it. Can you imagine? Let's have a look. So you think the Elf DLC... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me, Denton. If you haven't heard, there is rumours of a DLC called the Earth DLC, which may add a cooperative story part to the game. You're not the one scared, MD. Yeah, Earth DLC. I've only had a wee bit about it, but apparently it's going to add a cooperative part to the game. Yeah, they're basically going to turn it into Mass Effect of Wars. I'm half expecting to find a Lancer in Mass Effect DLC one day. If it's done right, it could work. Like, if they do it the way that me, MD, and RL Chill do in our Mass Effect Retaliation fanfiction, which is an absolutely fantastic fanfiction I'd recommend to anyone. Plugged. And in fact, if you want, actually, let me just show you it. This is I'll actually link these to it if you haven't seen it already. Me, GamerMDA3, and RL Chill, guys, I'm plugging it, so I better get some major praise for this. We actually thought that if a cooperative DLC was done right, it could work if the story was really done. And if you want to check it out, that's our story. It's called Mass Effect Retaliation. We wrote a cooperative story for Mass Effect 3. That's how it could work. That's how it can fucking work. Because our story is fantastic. Well, mainly thanks to the amazing writing talents of RL and MD. I personally cannot write worth a shit. So that's what it is. Like, if that's like the extended cut DLC, I think the discussion's done. It's going to fucking either ruin the franchise completely or save it. No ifs, no buts, no whats. There's no 50-50. There's no fucking middle ground. The Elf DLC, if it's done right. Yeah, BioWare, if you nick our fucking idea, I don't know what we'll do, MD, I'm sorry. I don't think we can sue them because we're using their material. But, yeah, if a cooperative story is done right with this Earth DLC, if they do it the way that me and MD have done it, me, MD, RL Chill have done it. You slap them with your wooden sword? Is it in there? Where is it? Nah, fuck, my sword's way back in there. But, if it's done right, a cooperative part of Mass Effect 3 can be done well. As example, as I said, me and DRL Chill wrote a fanfiction about possibility of a storyline for the Mass Effect multiplayer if it ever did occur to you. So, BioWare, who there it is, recognise it. That's the possibility. And that's why it's just if the Earth DLC is based on Earth, you can't just play as a fucking human. You have to be able to play as other races. That's what's adamant. So let's have a quick read of some of your things. There's been a lot of discussion and debate on the conclusion of Mass Effect 3, so I thought I'd share a perspective of you here. I avoid outright spoilers, but I'd still recommend finishing it. Blah blah blah, GamerMD's odd, blah 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 blah, whatever was the last comment. I bet the Keepers were the villains from the start. Yeah, that could be possible. So, sorry, something got stuck in my throat there. So, like, the extended cut DLC is done with this. The Earth DLC, if it is a cooperative part of the game, if it is a cooperative story, if it's done right, it can be fantastic. It can be absolutely outstanding if it's done well. But the problem is, it can also be a big pile of horse shit and fail miserably. That's what can happen. I don't think there's anything else I can say about this. That's what I want. That's what it infuriates me. It fucking pisses me off that EA are basically milking the Mass Effect series for every goddamn penny it's worth. They're basically taking the Mass Effect cow out to the shed, getting a rubber glove, and milking it for every fucking penny it's worth. And eventually, it's going to dry up, and you know what happened? It'll get kicked to the fucking curb and shot in the face. That's what's going to happen. Ellie, look, they're going to copy us. If they're going to copy us, copy the indoctrination theory and our story. Yeah, that was the worst part. You have more faith in me, Phantom. You have more faith in me in BioWare. Like, I still have faith, but it's shaky. I mean, I've actually had to take down my entire BioWare shrine in which I worship them like a god because my faith is that shaken. BioWare grow some... Yep, that's it. BioWare better grow some how is it say quadrian? Krogan quads. And that's just it. It's just, I honestly don't think there's much else that can be said about the extended cut DLC that I haven't made apparent. And the same with the Elf DLC. If it's done right, it can save the franchise. If it's done horribly, fuck you. Done. And I honestly can't say anything else. It's just, I would end up fucking getting infuriated if this extended cut DLC fucks up. If this fucks up, screw BioWare. Screw them, screw them. I will never pre-order a BioWare game again. I might even go as far as never playing a BioWare game again. So, that's all I think I've got to say in the matter. It really does infuriate me. And, like right now, here's what BioWare are. BioWare are here. Every other developer is here. BioWare used to be up here. I used to buy any BioWare game like that, as I said. I used to be very wary on other developers. Especially new developers, like CD Projekt. I was still a bit iffy on them when I got my copy of The Witcher 2. Admittedly, it was free, but it was still pretty good. All developers here. Here's what BioWare is right now. They are barely above every other developer. They are barely above every other developer for me. If this extended cut DLC fucks up, guess what? BioWare will be at the same level as every other developer. They will be at the same level as every other developer to me, and I will not buy any of their games like that. I will have to be thinking about it. So, I've made it abundantly clear. I will say one thing, it just reminded me, thanks Denton for reminding me, the DLC is going to be 1.9 gigabytes. That is just under the 2 gigabyte limit on Xbox Live. So that is saying that there is a lot in this DLC. That's around about the same size as the demo. So, kind of faith. So, I think let's have a quick read. Yeah, they don't been benefit the games. Cerebus is freaking amazing. Rockstar is freaking amazing too. And the best thing about them is that they take their time. That's the whole point. If they take their time with their games, there's no rush. CD Projekt are a prime example of that. The Witcher 1 came out in 2007. I haven't played it. The Witcher 2 came out in 2011 on PC and 2012 on Xbox. And in my opinion, The Witcher 2 dwarfs Dragon Age 2. Like, Dragon Age 2 and The Witcher 2 came out in around about the same time, only The Witcher 2 was on PC exclusive. See, like, The Witcher 2 compared to Dragon Age 2, The Witcher 2 beats it dead. The Witcher 2 has a fantastic story, fantastic characters. Dragon Age 2 has fantastic combat and some other good points. I will admit, I will still defend the game. I will still defend it. But The Witcher 2 beats it within an inch of its life. So, I've made that abundantly clear. CD Projekt are a fantastic developer. They not only they don't only take their time with their games. They know what the fans want, and they've made it abundantly clear. They're partnered with fucking GOG for Christ's sake. So, yeah, they need an award. They get my award. They get the Scottish Warrior 92 award. Origins is kind of available. So, I don't think I can really say anything else about it. It's just, at the moment, it feels like EA think that they need to rush BioWare, when in my opinion, RPGs are the most complex games that you need to take your time with. If you rush an RPG, it can fail miserably. It can fail horribly. It's not like a first-person shooter. A first-person shooter, fair enough, some of them do take a good amount of time to make. And that is a prime example. Call of Duty, for example. Call of Duty, I fucking hate that series with a fucking passion. The main reason is it's the same goddamn fucking game every goddamn year. But it's a first-person shooter. It doesn't take that much to code it. It's just copy-paste. RPGs, on the other hand, are more complex. They take more time. And that's, in my opinion, for fuck's sake, even the DOA franchise, which is nothing but big boobied women in bikinis fighting to the death and playing beach fucking volleyball, and they put more effort in the jiggle physics of their tits than was in Mass Effect 3's ending. Yeah, the jiggly tits from DOA have more effort put into them than the Mass Effect 3 ending. And that's what I say. And that's also the reason, like, BioWare, Mass Effect 3 came out roughly about 2 years after Mass Effect 2, if I'm correct. That isn't much of a problem if it's done well, but that felt rushed. It felt rushed beyond fucking belief. If they'd taken one more year out, I think they could have perfected it. As MD says, BioWare need to grow some Krogan quads. That's why I have faith at the moment for Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 is scheduled for release roughly around about 2014. That is plenty of time to get this right. That is plenty of time. I have faith. I have faith for Dragon Age 3. That's the only thing that's keeping me a BioWare fan at the moment. I have faith. I have faith in David Geiger, mainly. And also the team that worked on Dragon Age. Because, I'll grab them. Come on, give me. These books. Prime example, how fucking awesome David Geiger is. I have faith in David Geiger for these books alone. The Stone Throne's up there as well, but it's under a pile of games. With these, I have faith. I have faith. What, David Gare? MD, what the hell are you on? David Gare's the musician. No, he's the DJ, I think. David Geiger. I have faith in David Geiger that he can make Dragon Age 3 spectacular if it's done right. And I don't know, David Geiger has actually watched my review of these books. He actually tweeted me and said he enjoyed my reviews. And trust me, I was like, wow. He actually watched the review of my books. Yeah, I know, I am not shitting you. I swear to you, I would not lie to you. And I did ask him, yeah, major nerdgasm, I'm not fucking kidding you. I was like, ugh. And I did tweet him and ask him, especially when it comes to the final book, which I'm not going to spoil for anyone. I did tweet him and say, does anything from this book affect Dragon Age 3? And he tweeted me say he can't comment on any unannounced projects at the moment. So, and he did say sorry, so I was kind of like, fair enough, I'm not going to pry. But I have faith in him because of his fantastic writing style, especially Asunder. Asunder has one of the best scenes in the entire books, in my opinion. I'm not going to spoil the scene, and I will happily admit that I cried. I cried at this book. I'm not going to lie. And I know MD, I don't think you've finished them at the moment, so I won't spoil them. I won't spoil them for anyone else. Phantom! You had to spoil it. God damn it. You Phantom, thanks. You just spoiled it for everyone. Oh, Phantom. You had to spoil it. I'm sorry, guys. I have no control over the chat. Otherwise, I would have made sure that was gone. Don't worry. Unfortunately, she's left now. But okay, I think you've let the cat out of the bag. I'm not going to say the exact scene. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens because as long as you understand that Wynne does die in this book, she does die in this book. I'm not going to read the scene. I'm not going to tell it off by heart, but I will say it right now. That her death scene and also the aftermath is some of the most beautiful writing I've ever seen, and it made me cry. It made me bloody cry. And the thing is, though, MD, guess what? 10 years. This is set during 940. So, I won't spoil any more, but if you've never picked up any of these books, get them. I cannot fucking plug these enough. I cannot plug these books enough. If you need your faith restored in BioWare, these are the books. These are the fucking Bible. These are the Bible. This is the Bible to give you faith. How long after Orange does it take? It takes place, I think Origins is set during 930, which is the 9th age, the 30th year of the Dragon Age. This takes place roughly around about the 39th year and the 40th year of the Dragon Age. MD plugs them as well. Definitely buy. Buy. These are good books. Buy. In fact, do you not notice something? Do you not notice a similarity between this and the cover. Do you notice a similarity? I don't know. I can't really see it. I love teasing you guys. So I cannot plug the books enough, especially the last book and this book and the third book and all of the books. If you can, buy all three of them, because they will get you thinking and you will be like, oh my god. Like, especially at the end of The Stolen Throne, gives me a whole new perspective on someone, and Phantom, don't bloody spoil it for them. I will come down to England and shut you up. So, I don't want to spoil any more of the books, but if you're a Dragon Age fan, these books will restore your faith in BioWare. They will restore your faith, especially if David Gaider's working on Dragon Age 3. These are the only thing that's keeping me from fucking not playing any more BioWare games. Definitely, get them. Get them. These have the Warrior seal of approval on them. So, that's the only thing that's keeping faith in BioWare for me, and that is Dragon Age 3. I still have faith. I still have faith, especially if David Gaider's working on it, because he's a fantastic writer. And by the way, it's the similar writing style to the way Dragon Age Origins writ for the books. So that's the only faith I have left. So, and David Guetta. We can't forget David Guetta. Get his music playing in the background, playing in the background, you're playing in the background. Yeah, I feel weird now. But especially Asunder, Asunder gives a lot of hints to the next book, to the next game. God damn, the phone's gone. Okay, I'm not gonna turn it off, but use chat among yourselves. Use chat among yourselves. I'll be back in. Oh no, it's stopped. It's alright. I'm back. Okay, I'm good. So that's all I can say on it is that, especially if you're really hyped for Dragon Age 3, definitely read all three of the Dragon Age books, because they're the best. It's difficult to say. It's either it's a coin toss for me, but I think David Gaider is a slightly better writer than Drew Karpyshyn, who wrote the Mass Effect books. Wrote three of the Mass Effect books and one of the other books. It's difficult, I know, MD, you're going to probably kill me, it's difficult to say, but for me, David Gaider is a slightly better writer than Drew Karpyshyn. But still, Drew Karpyshyn is a fantastic writer. It's difficult for me to say, MD. For me, personally, I think David Gaider is a slightly better writer than Drew Karpyshyn in some aspects. Just in my opinion. But Drew Karpyshyn, I'm not saying he's a horrible writer, he's still a fantastic writer, and I recommend the Mass Effect books. I recommend the first three Dragon Age, the Mass Effect books, the first three, not the final books. Are the DA books better than the Amy books? If I'm going to be honest, the DA books are better. If I'm going to be honest. Sorry. Gaider is definitely better. So, I have to be honest. Sorry. So, I think we'll end the discussion there. But what I'm going to do now is open the floor to questions. So if you have any questions whatsoever, yeah, the ebooks are definitely better. Thank you, MD. So if you have any questions whatsoever, fire away. They can be on anything. Although I can probably bet if you're going to be on Dragon Age and Mass Effect. So just give me a quick minute. I just need to refresh a page quickly. So any questions whatsoever. If you lived in one universe, either the Dragon Age universe or the Mass Effect universe, which would it be? Which one would you live in? Difficult to say. I put a lot of thought into this. Like Mass Effect, in my opinion, depending on the level, like there's different levels of how I would like to live in one of the universes. Would it be a tier 1, a tier 2, a tier 3? If I'm going to be honest, I would have to say the Mass Effect universe. The Mass Effect universe, for me personally, is very difficult to say. Like, you could put me in either one of them, and I'd be happy. But I don't know, just the Mass Effect universe is just, I've always been interested in space, and I'd love to be able to fly around the galaxy, like, explore the universe. But for the same reason, I also like the Dragon Age universe. It just all depends on, either one would be perfect for me. So, if I had to pick, I'd say the Mass Effect universe, just because I want to explore the galaxy. I want to explore not just Earth or Ferelden or Thedas. I want to explore the universe. That's what I'm going to say. So, any more questions? Let's see. How do you think The Dark Knight Rises will end? Yeah, I don't know. The Dark Knight Rises comes out fairly shortly. I ain't got a freaking clue. I fucking adored The Dark Knight. I think it's an absolutely fantastic superhero film. I loved the Joker. Heath Ledger's freaking awesome. And, yeah, I did like that part when he goes, you know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. One night, he goes off crazier than usual. I'll get to the good part. He goes off crazier than usual. Mom, she grabs the kitchen knife to defend herself. Oh, he doesn't like that. Not one bit. So he takes the knife from her and looks at me and goes, why so serious, son? He grabs me, puts the knife towards me. Why so serious? Puts the knife in my mouth and goes, let's put a smile on that face. And why so serious? Sorry, I couldn't help. I love that scene. I absolutely adore that scene. Okay, so yeah. Creator. Oh well, MD, you're lucky. Happy birthday. I couldn't resist in that scene. I absolutely adore the Joker in that movie. He's fantastic, and I absolutely adore doing the Heath Ledger one. Mark Hamill's still the best voice for the Joker, but for me personally, Heath Ledger's a fantastic actor, and I loved it. So I'm looking forward to The Dark Knight Rises. I think it's going to end with Bane breaking Batman's back, if I'm going to be honest. And by the way, Robin is not going to be in The Dark Knight Rises. Trust me, I know these things. When's your B-Day? My birthday's 13th of April. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of questions. You sound Chinese Scottish. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Ha ha. Think Bane can be a good think Bane can be as good or better than Bane. I think me Joker. Joker, well, Bane's not as good as Joker in any aspect. I'm sorry, Joker's my favourite villain, so sorry. Airless Dragon, what's your favourite mission in Mass Effect 3? Difficult to say. There are a lot of great missions. If I had to be honest, it's a toss-up between Tuchanka and Rannick. Tuchanka and Rannick are two of my favourites, and I can't really pick between the two of them. So those are my two personal favourites because they have so much depth to them, and they have two of the saddest scenes. Morden's death and Legion's death, which I cried at. I can't help it. So, yeah, I couldn't help it. Rannick was the person, and for those that don't know, Rannick is actually the name of a loch here in Scotland. And also, Kirkwall from Dragon Age 2 is actually in Scotland as well. There's a place called Kirkwall in Scotland. Okay, next question. Femshep or Maleshep? Both. I'm sorry, I can't choose between the two of them. Mark Meir does a fantastic job, and so does Jennifer Hale. Both of them do a fantastic job. I can't choose between them. Sorry. I don't think. Kirkwall is actually very far up in Scotland. It's up in the Isles. I didn't know that until I watched the panel. So Maleshep, Femshep. I can't choose between them. Mark Meir does a fantastic job. Jennifer Hale does a fantastic job. I can't choose between them. I'm sorry. Let's see. Any more questions? Let's have a look. I thought that Thanes and Kai Lang scene was the best. Good one. Best friend's name? Shar. Can't really give my best friend's name out, unfortunately. I'll just say they're very close to me. So, any more questions? Can be on anything. I'm not too fussed, and we'll do it for another 15 minutes or so. Right, MD and Chill, give you big massive hugs. So, any more questions? It can be on anything. I'm not too fussed. And by the way, no limits. Have you seen Dragon Age Dawn? Yes, I've seen Dragon Age Dawn of the Seeker, and I have a review up of it. So if you want to know my thoughts on that, you gotta go and check out my review. Sorry. Meaning of life. Just kidding. The meaning of life. 42. Oh, who gets that reference? Ideas for Damn, it's raining again. Ideas for Batman Arkham 3. It won't be called Arkham, I don't think. I'm going to be honest, I haven't got a fucking clue. With all the, I think it's going to have to be something to do with Reddit, with what's his face, Scarecrow, because of the amount of fucking Scarecrow Easter eggs that are in that's what I say, Dragon Age there, in Batman Arkham City. There's the mask, there's the secret, and the boat. Yeah, the guy Azrael is Iffy. He's really cool as well. And we've also got the. If you don't know this, if you look around Arkham City enough, you'll actually find during the final part where all the helicopters are destroying everything, you'll actually find a dead Scarecrow gangster. I'm not kidding. You will find one if you look hard enough. Well, let's have a look at my questions. Have you ever romanced Kaidan? One thing, I haven't romanced Kaidan personally because I don't like Kaidan's character that much. I always kill him. Sorry, the Kaidan fans out there, I just don't like him. Did you watch DuckTales as a kid? I watched DuckTales as a kid. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It's mainly the goddamn theme that gets stuck in my goddamn head. DuckTales, woohoo! God freaking damn that goddamn tune. I did watch it, but I didn't get into it as a lot of other people. I don't really know a favourite character. I kind of like I can't remember his name, but I kind of like the Scottish Duck. I can't remember his name. I like the Scottish Duck mainly because it's such a horrible Scottish accent, I can't help but laugh at it. Well, Scrooge is awesome as well. Scrooge McDuck. So, yeah. Mainly shows I watched as a kid were like Teen Titans, Metabots, Digimon, Scooby-Doo, what else? Justice League, Batman the animated series, Spider-Man the animated series. I watched a fuck ton of cartoons. Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, I loved it. Do you live near Balmoral? Balmory? I ain't telling you. The only thing you know where I live is I live in Scotland, Glasgow. You know. Hey, you're not old, MD. You look 16. Hey, MD, I look older than you, and I'm only 20. Ciao Global. Ciao Global Glamour. Oh, so I got, you want to know another show I used to watch as a kid? It's time to duel. I still have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I still have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Digimon or Pokemon? It's difficult to say. I'd have to say Digimon Tamers, especially. Next question. Jack, Liara, Ash. Marry one, kill one, sleep with the other. Let's see. Kill Jack, sleep with Ashley, marry Liara. Simple. Mainly because I don't like Jack that much. She's an awesome character, but I wouldn't miss her if she died. But I definitely would marry Liara. You could have given me some male options there. Some of the male characters I wouldn't mind spending the rest of my life with. So yeah, I would marry Liara because she's absolutely a fantastic character and I love her. I have Slave for the Sky Dragon. Johnny fucking bastard! I've always wanted an Egyptian god card, but I can't fucking get any. All it goes is Blue Eyes White Dragon and all that. Male characters. Thane, Kaidan, and James. Let's see. Kill James because I can't stand his character. Sleep with Kaidan and marry Thane. I think that's all I've got to say on that because I honestly don't like James's character at all. I honestly don't. The The elusive man Kai Lang Rex. Kill Kai Lang, sleep with the elusive man, and marry Rex. Because I think Rex would treat me nice. I think he would treat me very well. He seems like a kind and caring lover. I'm kidding, my asshole would be so fucking ripped to pieces. Trust me, I have seen some disturbing pictures. Space Hamster and Arya. Kill the Space Hamster, sleep with Arya. That'll do me. I think Rex would be I think Rex would definitely be something you'd have to experience. Because I'm pretty sure he'd be nice. My virgin ears. Chill, your ears are no longer virgins. Mine's are definitely not either. Or eat a space hamster? Ugh, I would eat the space hamster, he's too cute. Any more questions? We'll wrap this up soon. Vicarian. Oh, Vicarian. Ooh. Once you go Rex, you'll never go back. Oh. I don't think I said that. Matriarch Athea. Yeah, I liked her character. She was an awesome character. She was really good. I really felt sorry for her when she died compared to the other game. Meredith, Aveline, Keeper, Shag, Cliff. What? Cliff? Who the fuck's Cliff? Shag. What? Kill Meredith. Sleep with Marthari. Marry Aveline. There's better some alien baby somewhere. Probably. Did anyone else have the Pyjok paddle fish for Mass Effect 2, and what did you get for the reward? I don't know. Iron Brew or Cloak? Oh, shove off a cliff. Alright, Meredith, shove off a cliff. Shag, Keeper, marry Aveline. Iron Brew or Coke? I think that's kind of obvious what I'd pick. I'm drinking it right now. The delicious, the sumptuous, the lovely Iron Brew. Cheesy 90s pause. It's a drink here. It's a fizzy drink over here in Scotland. It's only available in Scotland, to my knowledge. It is fucking gorgeous. I can't really describe what it tastes like. Maybe someone out there will be able to tell me better. What drink do you think resembles this? Because I just think it's Iron Brew. It's absolutely fantastic. MD, if I ever come to America, I'll bring you a case and you can try some. England has it? No, I thought. Because when I went down to England, I couldn't find a fucking can anywhere. Chill, you can have some as well. I'll bring 2 cases. One for you and one for MD. That should keep you nice and satisfied. Did you know John Barrowman did an advertisement for Iron Brew? It's IRNBRU, not iron. I know it has iron in it, but yeah, I knew. I watched it intensely. But yeah, Iron Brew is fucking fantastic. It's one of the best. And if any of you can ever get it and you've not got over in the US, definitely get it. It's absolutely fantastic. If I cannot find a site and tweet it or something. But if I ever do come over to America, I'll bring a case for MD, a case for RLCL, and a case for the clan if I can get it through customs, and I'll give as many as I can because it's fucking gorgeous. There we go. So, do we have any more questions? Or are we just about done? I'll wrap this up soon. Yeah, that backfired, I think. I don't know. Sorry. Oh, I'm makes me gassy. Have you done the synthesis ending? No, I will never do the goddamn synthesis ending. It's the most fucking horrible ending out of them all. Even though they're all the fucking same, the endings can go fuck themselves! Sorry, kind of lost it a wee bit there. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I've got a berserk button somewhere. Assassin's Creed 4, the one with the female assassin on the Vita. I've not got a Vita, so I can't get it. Sorry, I can't judge on it. So I think we'll wrap up fairly shortly. I think that's all that's got to be said. Xbox 720 news. Yeah, if you haven't heard, the Xbox 720's had some news leaks, and some of the stuff on it sounds fucking hilarious. including a Blu-ray player, Kinect version 2.0, and my personal favourite, augmented reality glasses. I'll say that again. Augmented reality glasses. I shit you not. Augmented reality. Yeah, so you're going to have to plug yourself into the Matrix, everyone. So yeah, the Xbox, I've got not much to say on it except for it could be right, it could be true. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. And that'll probably be the console that Dragon Age 3 will be on, by the way, because I can guarantee Dragon Age 3 is going to be multiple discs. So I'll take a couple more questions, then we'll wrap it up. And let's see. What does the TARDIS appear when you wear... What? What does the TARDIS appear when you wear them? TARDIS? Oh, the Doctor Who thing. It just appears in the blue box. We've got them all over the fucking tune. What's this? Alternate fan endings, complete character resolutions, and what? Oh, the glasses. What does it appear as? It'll probably be like games or something. Like you'll have specific games that you'll play that will have like augmented reality, things like that. So I don't know how they're going to implement it. The document's all over the internet. Just get Xbox 720 news and you should be able to find it. So I think I'll take a couple more questions, then we'll end it. So hope you don't mind. Should Mel Gibson direct the film on Robert the Bruce? No! Braveheart was awesome, but it was highly historically inaccurate. Robert the Bruce doesn't really need a film. If EA destroyed us, what would you do? I would go at EA, I would take a big fat fucking bottle, lube it up, and shove it up an EA member's ass, punch them in the face, freaking rip them to pieces, tear them into limb from limb, leave, and shit on their desk. I think I would do that. If DA3 gets fucked up, I'm done. So I think we'll take a couple more questions and then we'll end it, because I think I've ranted and raved enough. So, a couple more questions, anyone, any topic whatsoever, no limits. Do you have a concept for a game you would love to see being made? I've got so many concepts for a game, it's unbloody believable. I'm a very avid thinker. Like, you give me a subject and a topic matter, I can write a story up like that. I shit you fucking not. I can write up a story like that, the beginning of a story and that. I'm actually in the middle of writing a novel at the moment, but I'm still stuck on a wee bit or two. Like, I'll use an example. There was a recent fanfiction contest on femshape.com to write a fanfiction for the 6 months in which Shepard was on Earth, and I wrote up a fanfiction for that in less than an hour. I can think up stories like that. I've got so many concepts for a game, it's unbelievable. Odds are I'm never going to get to see any of them made, though, so, yeah. Take about 3 more questions, and then we'll end it. What do you think of Valve and Apple working for the next-gen console on their own? Valve and Apple. Valve, I wouldn't mind seeing a Steam box, if I'm going to be honest. I'm not an avid PC gamer. I want to upgrade my PC at the moment to be able to play PC games. But I also think that a Steam console would be quite interesting. I would like a bit more variety as well in consoles, because look back in the 90s and the 80s, how many fucking consoles were there, for fuck's sake? There was the NES, there was the SNES, there was the Genesis, the Dreamcast, Pong consoles, Atari, you name it, there was a fuck ton of them. A lot. Now what do we have? We have Xbox, Wii, and PS3. 3. That's all I've got to say. We've got 3 consoles. I wouldn't mind a new console, but as I say, it's a mess. As for Apple, what's it going to look like? I don't think Apple could really get into that. Like, they're mainly Macs, and unfortunately the bad thing with Macs is you can't really upgrade them that much once they're fucked. You can add stuff to them, but some of them do take quite a while to fix. PCs I know how to fix, luckily enough in my course. So, yeah. Apple console would be interesting, but I don't think they'll go that route. They're too fixated on their Macs, MacBook Pros, and of course the iPad, which is a fucking extortionate piece of shit. I'm kidding. I would love an iPad. So 2 more questions and then we'll wrap things up. 2 more questions and we'll wrap things up. And thank you all for watching. So any questions whatsoever, I'm not too fussed. Dragon Age 3, I've talked about. I'm talking about a specific question. Is it lagging? Who's it lagging for? We'll end it. We'll actually end it fairly shortly. Didn't spoil too much. I'm still in. Okay, so 2 more questions and then we'll end it. So, any more questions? Shoot. I'm. So, I don't think we have any. Do we don't name our questions then? Okay, so I think we'll wrap up things fairly shortly. I'm not too fussed. If nobody has any questions, we'll wrap things up. And I think that's. I've got to say a big huge thank you to all of you who came. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I entertained you enough to enjoy this enough. And I just got to give a thank you to all of you who came. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for being so supportive when I told you why Mass Effect means so much to me. Hopefully you understand now. And of course, I will attempt to do a weekly live stream every Friday, round about the same time, 8:30, 9 o'clock. I will let you all know when that happens. So look forward to that. I'll try and do it weekly, and I'm trying to incorporate my Ask the Warriors into this as well. So we'll wait and see what happens. Hopefully we'll do one next week as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Did it entertain you? That's the main question. Did you really enjoy it? Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I'm glad it entertained you and you really enjoyed it. Also, just while you all know, you're Scottish, you're entertaining. I know I am. I know I am. I just want to let you all know also, don't forget that I also have a goal for 400 subscribers by the 20th of July, and hopefully we'll achieve it, and if we do get it, MD has graciously agreed to be Gabby for my Ken and Gabby video, so if you want to help me out, do anything you want to help. I'm not going to force you, so if you don't want to do anything, you don't need to do anything. So 400 subscribers by July 20th, and me and GamerMD83 will do a live version of Ken and Gabby. Yeah, don't worry, I'm going to do a live reaction to Mass Effect Extended Cut DLC, don't worry about that. So look forward to that if you want. So I'm asking just a little help out, not asking for much. So that's my goal, and if it happens, it happens. What's that? I'll try to do my Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Oh yeah, thanks Phantom. If you don't know, I'm trying to wrap this up here and I get distracted. If you don't know, I did a couple like live action auditions of like Mass Effect movie and Dragon Age movie. If you haven't seen them, you can go check them out. They're on my channel. And Lottie's did them. MD was very adamant in them, so was Alex the Hunted. And if you're more than welcome to do your own. So that quick wrap up. 400 subscribers by 20th of July would be really awesome. I'm not going to force you to do anything though. Just do what you can to help out. If you don't want to help out at all, I'm not going to fucking stop making videos. I love doing this. And I think I'll end this. I think I'll end this now. Unless you want me to take this off, which I don't care if you see me naked. Although I don't think live stream would though. So who wants to see me take this shirt off? Yeah. I don't think I want to put. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I could not resist. I'm not sure if anyone wants to go ready to go blind. Oh. Oh my god. Who else wants the shirt off? Let me know and I'll take it off, baby. I think I'll savour it for another time. You want me to take it off? Take it off. Take it. Okay, fine. It's off, babies! Look at it! Ha! 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 I got hair everywhere. You'd be surprised where I have hair, people. You'd be surprised. So that's for the ladies out there, and of course the gentlemen who like gentlemen. That's for all of you out there. I took my shirt off. Hey! I like my chest hair. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I hope you enjoyed the view of my titties. There you go. I'll give you some cleavage. There, guys, I've gave you some cleavage. That good enough for you? Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. Nice wee end to there. Me taking my top off. I'd love to see your mum rocking right now. Oh, lucky she's away. My mum knows. My mum doesn't care. It's not like, don't worry. I've still got these on. I've still got trousers on. I'm not half naked here. Wait, I am. So that was for everyone out there. Hope you enjoyed it. And I may do this in the future. And just make sure I have no muscles. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you all for coming, and I really do appreciate it. And strip or vlog. Maybe I'll take the rest off next time, ladies. But everyone out there, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed it. And this will be going up on the channel if you want to watch it again. And thanks again. I gotta give you all a big huge mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. And you know what? You are getting a big, nice, heady chest. Come on, give me a cuddle. Give me a cuddle. Give me a cuddle. Give me a cuddle. Catchies. I'll catch you all later. See you for now. Thank you for watching. I'm Scottish Warrior 92, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And it's nice to see you gone. I'm the man who's half naked, and you all love it. Catchies. Mwah.